Hello, hello, am I audible? We may never know. Hi, we're gonna watch the special program first because I haven't heard any spoilers exactly, but I've heard some, like, beginnings of very wild things about the special program. So, we're gonna watch that real quick. I haven't done, like, special programs in a while. Like, I did the last one because it was, you know, a really big deal when we were going back to Mondstadt, but, like, I heard this one was also quite wild. So, I'm intrigued.
まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。
だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。
そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに役目。
Okay, wait. Can't see the full image on the screen. Let me fix that real quick. Is this good? That's too much. A little less. I think that's good. Probably, hopefully. I don't know. My OBS isn't working properly again. So we're just gonna pray! As I do usually. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。
だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。
そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のこと？
この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。
彼女の存在を無視し続けたらいつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。無に着せ。この手に烈空。星々よ、静かに眠れ。
Like her design definitely doesn't fit the game exactly, but it's the point.
セピロス教会の女祭で風神バルバトスの伝道師です。
His voice is so cute.
面白くなってきた。風神様のお告げです。
Who is his voice actor? Why does it sound so familiar?
私の夜はここで終わる。だがお前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
するとロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った。貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
James is back, guys! Skirk is so pretty, though. Like, genuinely. Again, she doesn't quite fit the, like, Genshin aesthetic, but it makes sense! From lore-wise, it makes sense that she's otherworldly. And she looks more like an like a Honkai character instead. She's so pretty though. But also, I was listening to Dahlia's voice and I was like, that sounds really familiar. And I searched up the voice actor. I searched up the voice actor. It's Yamamoto Kazutomi. It's Sora from OnStars! I was like, I knew this voice sounded familiar. He sounds exactly like Sora! Anyways, that's that. That's how I feel about it.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Actually, wait, yeah, why was that in Japanese? I've just realized, is it because the voice actor strike? So they decided to use the Japanese dub instead. Because they needed voices, I guess. Yeah, that's probably why. But also, why the Japanese one? Because I play Genshin on Japanese, so I guess I hadn't realized that, yeah, this one was Japanese instead of English. Huh.
Hey everyone, I'm
I swear to God, was the last one also in Japanese and I just never noticed? Because that seems like a thing I'd do.
Cat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice herself, Malika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version! Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
Right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
So, Sertology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Sertology is one of 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. A walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know, the important thing is, this time, we should be able to get some answers. Right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross once again. Travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Teyvat as a whole, so don't miss out.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time. Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah.
Instruments
it seems
are naturally
like that
sad.
instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why
What are
she
they wearing?
chooses to play it alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves.
Ooh.
What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior. Seriously,
she is
though, with
so
their
pretty.
ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in-game, so get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
I've seen some of it because of leaks, but...
I'll only demonstrate this once. Annihilate. Merciless.
Another frog goes out!
I love how she's just swimming through the air, kind of.
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the Abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this
I love
state,
changes in
Skirk's
outfit.
normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she
Oh,
has
so she
enough
has, like, a
energy,
fish
she
tail.
can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa,
Ooh, that's
so she
good.
enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds
Oh,
like
it's a
Tartara had a
child.
great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in two ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time.
We love the
One thing we
mischievous
haven't seen,
guys.
though, is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go!
Oh, that's so cute.
This should be fun! Hey! Thus saith the Animal Archive!
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and
really
for
is
a
adorable,
certain
though.
period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia
But I am
can
not
gain
gonna be able
stacks
to
of venison
unhear
by
Soda.
hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of venison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
That just
And
reminds
with
me
his
of Klee
elemental
every
skill,
time.
Dahlia
Because
summons
of how slow
Sacramental
Klee is.
Shower
I
and
love
places
Klee,
it in a designated location.
Boing.
His summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE Hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really
love the
reliable
VA's
in
accent,
combat.
it's so cute.
Even though he seems kind of mischievous.
Did he just
the rest of
launch
the time.
Venti into the air?
Really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little
Let
mischievous
me
thing
yeet my
going on. I
Archon.
still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
Aw.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right? But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? It's that.
Praise
Is that how that
Barbados.
works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww. Well, now that we've introduced our two new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes.
Okay, who
In
are
the
they
first
with?
half of version 5.7, we'll have
Shinha.
event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners. Plus, the new 5-star sword, Azure
Oh, it's so
Light,
pretty.
will be featured on the weapon banner.
Yes!
I do not pull for
and
weapons,
in
though.
the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire!
Alright, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Cries.
So we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Luma
This
Fate
one
has
made me
been
cry
completed.
so badly.
Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out
Oh,
in a
she's
cave.
cute.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes.
Oh.
Wait, is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
she's
if the Abyss
a very
Order is
unique
out
design
in full
for
force
an
in
NPC so
Natlan,
far.
it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Oh,
Okay,
usable
okay.
Danely?
This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go!
Usable Dainsleif.
As the Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Oh, it sounds like there's gonna be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling. But we've faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
This was really cool though. But usable Dane? That is so cool. I love Dane. It's so exciting whenever he's here and then he leaves us. But yeah, I'm quite excited for him. I still think it's so goofy. Let me launch my friend into the air. My friend? The Ammo Archon himself! So goofy. I like that they probably just recorded that in a co-op session. And then had the person change their name to Venti.
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! first up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a
Oh, the
choose your
art
own
is so
adventure.
cute.
You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking. Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages. Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
Time for
So we
Paimon to do
actually get to
actual work.
put Paimon to work.
Exactly.
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including Primo Gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. In this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Somatrol can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent Regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective. But of course, every character has their strengths. Each stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together and combine their skills. Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team will be assigned random regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your regimen completion status.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so, not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Me. Apologies, but me.
You could,
Okay.
in theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work
I
together.
will cheer.
That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Ooh, That means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
In this event, travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free.
Oh, nice.
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes.
Awesome, because
And
I'd
you'll
suck
be
at it
rewarded
with
with
on
additional
my own.
artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something
It might
about
be.
targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo! Wait, really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Yay!
Cool. So, travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that.
Desperately
wait.
need that.
Hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6. Dire difficulty.
Oh,
Yikes.
no.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire straits. There are no companions to turn to for comfort, no promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well,
Bragging rights.
we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right.
What does that even
That's
mean?
it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay,
Ooh,
Slay.
okay.
Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new
I
memories.
didn't get through all of them, so I kind
Why
of want
don't
to
we
get
take
through
a
them this
look
time.
at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Ooh.
I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's in Inazuma.
Uh-oh.
Trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other
I
friends
heard
will show up
not
this
cry.
time.
From what I've
I was
heard,
like,
it's
have you
quite
been
a
crying
few.
every time you
So
saw
keep
her?
a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works.
Yes,
so travelers can look forward
please.
to that sometime in the future.
Yippee!
Finally, Overflowing Abundance
Why are they
is
so
returning
cute
at
when
the
they all
end
go,
of version
"Yippee!"
5.7.
This is the second time they've
Travelers
done
can look
it.
forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
In addition, new envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden Shoguns like petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if
The
you
only
want to
thing that
claim
makes me
them,
wanna
make
level
sure
up
your
my
characters
characters.
are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character and action cards. You can now add Malika and, Seatlolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players.
Oh.
Simply
Ooh.
put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Thank you!
Nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, Slay?
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah,
Neat.
of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup, For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スター・オデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もう全て英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。愛理でした。
An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting.
So exciting. Well, you guys, that brings announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Navilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for, I might be a little biased as well, I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia, and like, we've been waiting so long for these characters, and also Dane's Lip, I'm so excited, and that animated short, oh my gosh, and also,
I'm excited
of
for
course,
the animated
lore
short.
girlies, we are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that Twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssask, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh, wait.
You're so
Wait a
funny.
second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Okay, what's going on? Okay.
Nodcry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the Stolen Fae still yearn for the frosts of old, while the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and arduous mission. My friends, of course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And
Is that
just
Alice?
as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, that's so cute.
The story is about to begin.
No, but was it Alice? Cause that looks like Klee. And yeah, he's Skirk, but like, whoa, let's go back.
Moonlight, the wild hunts, of course, shan't.
Is this Alice?
Be outdone.
You've got the Dodocos. You've got the same hair color as Klee, the same like kind of hat kind of vibe as Klee, but older. She still looks incredibly young though. But I mean, we don't see a face, so I can't be sure. Is this Alice? Dang. Dang! Are we getting an Alice design drop right now?
They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
They were right. This special program does drop a lot. Holy cow. This special program did drop several bombshells. Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing at the bottom does seem like it. She does kind of have a very similar hairstyle to Lumine. Now that they do this. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, back to Genshin. From Genshin. Is this the right scene? I need to double check the sizing of this. Nope, not the right one. This one. This always happens. There we go, yeah. This is the right screen. Ooh, sizing's about on point as well. Perfect. Okay, now for the actual event this time. Whatever this is. Near the Children of Echoes, a creator is recommending her new game to the children. Interesting. Wait, let me grab something. Oh. There we go. My back is hurting. Wait, let me reorganize my desk just a little bit. There we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, little pine cone. Is this kid's name Flammabomb Woodfigure? Cause I was like, aw, how adorable, little pine cone, and then Flammabomb Woodfigure. Okay.
Although the masked warrior can't fly about like the peacemaker, all she has to do is win. All she has to do to win this is time. Oh, I can't read, guys. Although the masked warrior can't fly about like the peacemaker, all she has to do to win is time her charges right. You blithering idiot! You can't just think of how fast she can run in a straight line. If she can't turn or hit anything, it won't make any difference. That's enough, children. We can have a civilized discussion, can't we? We're being civilized. It's just, well, when we talk about great warriors, we get pumped up. Don't you worry none, Miss Vigi. We might be at war, but we're gonna fight with reason and evidence. Oh, I just thought of a new strategy. I challenge you again. Rematch!
Sure is lively here. A new customer, hello there! Judging by your attire, you're a traveler, aren't you? We've got that in common. Oh, she doesn't know who we are. It's been a while since someone had no clue who we are. Do you want to try out this interactive woven scroll I've created with the children? Interactive woven scroll? Simply put, it's a game that combines Liyue's paper theater, Inazuma's comics, and Fontaine's film technology. Inspired by our local heroes, it adds the concept of crossover challenges to create a novel story. Give it a try. Who knows, it might be a new experience for you. With pleasure. Wonderful, have a great time! In Legends of Ablaze Cross-Border Brawl, you will play as the Natlanese heroes mentioned in Woven Scroll Legends. Face attacks by the Saurians, claim trial coins, and try to get the highest points possible. So the heroes are them. Interesting. Like, 3 of these guys are like actual heroes, I think. Based off of like what was happening during the Archon quest. Each challenge is split into 3 rounds, and each round into 2 phases, Gold Rush and Saurian Assault. During the Gold Rush, you must use various heroes' abilities to get as many trial coins as possible, thus scoring the highest number of points. During the Saurian Assault, challengers with lower scores will indwell Saurians and attack other challengers to regain their advantage. Oh dear! That seems fun, but also kind of stressful. Okay. Hold jump to leap into the air and obtain trial coins. Okay. What's jump? Space. Okay, cool. realization that I don't know how to use these characters, though. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I think this is probably one of the times when not having the character probably means like a distinct disadvantage. I'm so confused as to what I'm doing. Hello, don't worry! I'm glad to hear from you either way. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I have the least amount of coins. I understand. Hello and welcome to I Can't Aim. And I don't know what I'm doing. Hi. Whoops! That's not too bad. Okay, let me see the question real quick. Dang, that's intense. I mean... I mean, at first you'd probably be like very highly concerned. Like, step one is like, okay, is everyone, are you okay? Are you going to be okay? And then after that, once ever you can, like, make sure that the current situation is okay, then you'd probably get kind of mad. You know, attempt to go beat someone up. He's tall and strong and he's an athlete. He could beat someone up, probably, right? I still cannot get over this kid's name. What do you mean his name is Flammabomb Woodfigure?
If he doesn't have an opening, he'll make one. Great warriors find positions on the battlefield that suit them best. That's why we can't jump to conclusions based on the terrain alone. So true! Like Malipo always does. If the enemy drives him off, he'll take to the skies with a whoosh, find a shortcut, and blindside them. Lickety-split! They're still going at it. Maybe it's best not to bother these two for now. Hey there, fellow traveler. Want to chat with me while you're enjoying your game? About this interactive woven scroll. Ooh, are you interested in this sort of emerging technology as well? In truth, many artists and filmmakers are researching similar works. Their only goal, to breathe life into these still drawings. Is she making a video game? Okay, bye-bye! Is she making a video game? What makes mine special is that they're inspired by Woven Scroll comics, a popular medium that's widely known throughout all of Natlan. Natlanese Woven Scroll comics are in themselves a product of combining local legends with Inazuman comics, so you could say my creation is inspired by 3 nations' cultures. I really hope it can bring smiles to people's faces. Tell me a bit about yourself. Me? Well, I'm flattered that you want to know more about me. I'll start with my experiences. In truth, my main profession is that of a painter. I've often painted portraits of noble women when I was back in Fontaine, and my family bragged to be a part of high society. But after visiting the Fleuve Cendre in the countryside to collect materials, I got to meet many ordinary people who I found to be passionate and sincere. Unlike so-called high society, which is riddled with unspoken rules, these people had an air about them that was easygoing and genuine. I believe that creating something for the everyman to enjoy has its own kind of unique significance. That's why I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and try new methods of creation. And this interactive woven scroll is one of these new methods. Moving forward, I'll be studying different forms of art in other nations. Ooh, that's quite interesting, actually. Let's do it again. This is quite fun. I just have no clue what I'm doing. Ooh. Ascension of the Brave. Okay, it's Kinich. Oh no, I don't know how to use Kinich. I mean, I always say I don't know how to use Kinich. But he keeps being used, and I still don't know how to use Kinich. I do not know how to use Kinich, see? I don't know what's going on or what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh dear. I have 0! I have 2! At least allow me to have my, like, barely
many two-digit coins, okay?
思ったより素早いじゃねえか。
Soren just died. It'd be funny if I just got progressively worse at this. Like, absolutely no improvement whatsoever. Every time I go to a new level of this, I'm just worse. Oh, this is what they mean by attacks. It took me way too long to realize how that worked. Okay, I'm glad they have like a protective like period now compared to before. Because before, if you got hit, it was kind of it. I'm stuck. A low-scoring challenger, and it's someone with like almost double my points. Do not follow me, sir. Darn. Me when the person with the most points is right behind me. Whoopsies! I shall figure it out in the future. Me when I play this game weekly, and if anyone ever looked at my gameplay, they'd be like, has this person ever played Genshin before? Because I really feel like that's just my vibe. It's like a person who's never played Genshin before. Force co-op event again, yup. My beautiful Venti, who I've had since, like, the beginning. But is not built properly. I love you, Venti. Oh, Varessa. Again, you look at me playing this game and it really does just feel like I've never played Genshin before in my life. Darn. Veresa's been the only one so far that I know how to play. I don't even own Veresa. But like, for once I'm not doing absolute garbage. I'm not doing great either. How do you use these guys? Can I leave the Saurian? Was that a thing I could have done? I'm so confused. That wasn't too bad though. This was the first time I actually knew how to use a character. Still wasn't sure what was going on. Like, I realized the thing that you can run into launches you in the air. where there's like platforms that I hadn't seen before, so that was an interesting one. Oh, is this I suddenly forgot her name. Yeah, Tasca. Got a sneak peek preview earlier. Unreleased. Okay. I feel like I know how to use the Kaholosaurus, at least. Where is control? There. Oh dear. Gotta watch out for tornadoes, I guess. Oh dear. Ran into that. Ran into that one again. Oh, so at least this time I knew what the Saurian was doing. At least. Nothing else, but... Oh, I got them from this. I got points from actually knowing what the heck the Saurian was doing this time. It's only Mualani's we haven't done yet, I think. So here's to hoping this one's Mualani. No sneak peek this time? This has to be Mualani, right? Yes! Okay, Kukasaurus. Plunging attacks, hit jump repeatedly. Okay. Possibly know what I'm doing? Possibly not. We will figure this out, probably. I like how we're all standing there together. It's a little strange that I don't see any of the other Mualanis. Makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Why is everything on fire?
リフト。
I did pretty good this time! Nice. Oh, that was a little bit stressful though. Yay! This is the highest score I've gotten so far, lol. She's so cute. And we're back. That was pretty fun though. That was, I think, all of the ones so far. Oh, my thing crashed. Give me a moment. The game crashed. Whoops. Sounds about right, though. Seems like things were going too smoothly. There we go, much better. I do think my computer's just being slow in general. Which, alas. Okay, we're back. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do one more of this. We have hit the max, and we have done every one of them, but I want to do like one more to see if I'll improve any bit. You know? Potentially, maybe, I will improve. Or I'll just still suck. Knowing me, it's more likely I still suck, but you know. We can hope. Oh no, it's Kinich. I feel like this always happens. Whenever something's going on, it's always gonna be Kinich. And I'm just gonna be absolutely terrible. At least I know what the Tepelosaurus is supposed to do this time. At At least I know that. Which is, I guess, is a win. Darn, I missed. Oh well. There we go. Darn. Can you tell I've just given up using Kinich properly? I'm just running on the ground. And being like, I hope this works out for me. I'm carried by the power of hopes and prayers. Hope it works out for me! Slow and steady does not win you the race, but at least I'm getting some coins. Oh, there I go. Struggling to see. Music is so dramatic right now. Oh, it's me! My turn! Not sure what I'm doing still, apparently. Hey, that wasn't terrible. That was still pretty bad, but that wasn't terrible. I'll do another one, as long as it's not Kinich. It's gonna be Kinnage. I swear it's gonna be Kinnage. Knowing myself, it's gonna be Kinnage again. And I'm just gonna cry. It is not Kinnage! It's Veressa! Thank God, I know how to use her character at least. No idea how to use the Ictomisaurus, but at least I know how Veressa works. That's a win for me. Oh darn, I ran straight into that. Oh, is Veressa's character the one the kids were talking about who like charges straight forward at like high speeds? So that's kind of cool. Is it me? It's me! Yikes. I love it when Veressa flies through the air. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this character.
遅刻。
Yay! That was pretty fun. Oh, I launched other challenges into the air. I wasn't even aware of that. Still, that was pretty fun. Oh, I'm not great at this, but oh, that's the highest score I've gotten so far. Nice. I wonder if the kids talk about any other stuff. Or is it just the same stuff? No, it's the same one. Sure thing, I'll be here with the children if you have any questions. Come back anytime. So that was kind of fun. It's still a bit of a shame it's not really like a co-op event where you like work together with someone. Like those are my personal favorites. I enjoy those ones a lot. Because I think those ones are... Whoops. And also a train. It's loud over here. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying it's more conductive to making friends. Like, with this event, as well as the last event that happened, I think, like, a month ago? 2 months ago? It's too much, like, competition, and not enough connection, if that makes sense. We all look the same. We're all spending the entire time trying to be better than the other. So it's really difficult to make like connections online, which I like doing. I'm a social person, I guess. I'm a social person online. You know, I want to make friends. I miss like the old days of like Genshin where I'm like talking to a bunch of random people. You know what I miss? I miss Wind Trace, but the original Wind Trace. Not the last one we did. I did not enjoy the last one we did. That one had too much... I don't know, it just felt like it... didn't feel right anymore. Didn't give you enough space to be silly like the old Wind Traces did. Like some of my, like, fondest memories of Genshin Impact co-op is Wind Trace. Like that one time we all hid out on like a rooftop together. Everyone. And then the hunter was just running around and we were just watching the hunter. And we all just started jumping on top of the rooftop. Those were the times. I love those times. That was really, really fun. It's like those things, you kind of make connections with these people. But like this is like, you don't have time to talk to anyone. You don't even get to make silly interactions with each other. It's just... I gotta get all the coins! I gotta hit all the opponents! I gotta dodge someone hitting me. I don't know. Like, these are kind of fun, but like, I miss being able to like actually feel like I'm playing with somebody.
What?
Oh, let me grab this. Cool. I haven't figured out what the Nost Kim stuff for this time are. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cool. The carving is really cool. I don't know if I want to spend money. Anyways, I think I'll leave it here for now. More can be obtained. Oh! This. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this event as well. I did it already. I didn't do well. But I did it, sort of. I participated. But yeah. I think I'll leave this stream off here for now. Got some stuff I gotta do for the next week. In terms of academics. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. I think we have a lot more stuff next week, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully. It's either next week or the week after that. I forgot to double check when the next update drops. But yes, anyways. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, because I'm excited. And I already said that I was excited, but I'm saying it again. Excited, excited, excited. Anyways, see you guys next week. Bye!
Hmm. もっと聞きたいならリンゴをちょうだいよ。行動するんだ、旅人よ。失われた詩編が僕たちを待っている。